Hello guys, it's me Sanjay. Welcome to Pantech Solutions and I warmly welcome you all for this series AI Masterclass Day 15. So in this session, we're going to see the project called Character Recognition using Convolutional Neural Network. As I've already told you on the yesterday session that in this session, we are going to see a different library which is used to create a GUI. So I hope you all guys are excited to learn about seeing that GUI part and to deploy that part or to create an application in the form of GUI, to write a Python program to create a GUI. So if you are excited, please put I am excited in your live chat. So before that, the first messages which is posted in this YouTube live, which is by Kritik Gokul Selvam. Good afternoon, Sanjay. Yeah, good afternoon. So and then we have Nagdeep. Good evening. So and we have Shankar sir, Rama Shankar sir. Hi sir. I think you are following me from the first day itself. It's really great. It's my pleasure to meet you guys. So good evening. And we have Bala Kartikeya. Hi. Good evening. Yeah. So the good evening, Sanjay. It's nice. Sharika. Hello. Hi. So please call me Sanjay. Okay, it is not required to saying like sir and those things and all. And we have Kalpana. Hi. And we have Raghavendra sir. Hi sir. Good evening. And we have Damodar. Hi. Good evening. And we have Vimala. Good evening. And we have Shakurai. Hi. Namaste. Right. Okay, so and we have Priji, Tommy. Good evening. Yeah, good evening. And here we have Rohini. Yeah, so here we are getting response that I'm excited. So it's really great, guys. So thank you so much for your response. So we are going into the session. So on the session, so the first of all, here we are going to see what is meant by character recognition for you can deploy it for your language or other language also. And here we are going to see another library which is called PyQt. Okay, with the help of that, you can able to create a GUI part. And then here we are going to see we are going to deploy the application which is Gujarati character recognition. So here just for a difference, I'm just going to use the Gujarati character because I don't know Gujarati. Okay, so I don't know how many of you people may know Gujarati. So if you know Gujarati, you can put I know in your live chat. If you don't know, you just put I don't know in your live chat. Okay, even I don't know. Okay, so and then finally, of course, we are going to have the Q&A. Okay, so here we are going to introduce a library called PyQt5. Okay, so while talking about before that, so while talking about the character recognition, so character recognition in the sense, so whenever you are writing in your hand by your hand, or else there are a lot of characters are there, so for different languages. So for that, with the help of that, you can able to do character recognition. So of course, character recognition is going to use a binary image data sets. So from the data set, we are going to do same convolutional neural network design, but here we are going to do it in a different manner. We are going to use the designer application, that is PyQt. With the help of PyQt, we are going to we are getting the response that I know and then I don't know. So Vivek Gautam, so you told that I know. It's really great. So that's it. Okay, so here we are going to use that same convolutional neural network to deploy application called Gujarati character recognition. So that's it. Okay, so here with the help of PyQt, we are going to create a GUI part. So with the help of that GUI part, like GUI and graphical user interface, the GUI means graphical user interface, which is used to create the push buttons and then image display or text boxes. So I hope you have used the GUI, right? So like in your application, it may be like if you are filling up any attendance or some other form, so they'll given text boxes for you enter your name, your mail ID, and there is a submit button and then cancel button. So this is like graphical representation. So that is also can be created with the help of Python. And I think you guys all have your notebooks with you, right? So you just note down the Kinter library, TKINTER. Okay, so okay, Sonu Nogar is also, he knows about Gujarati language. It's really great. So I'm going to enter the library name. Okay, so Kinter. Okay, so this library is also helpful for creating a GUI. But so if you are going to create a GUI by typing the source code, like what is the dimension of start button, like height and then width, and what is the dimension of text boxes, like height and then width, and what it should do, so like that kind of functionality. So if you want to write it, if you want to write those kind of thing, it definitely will be very complex. Okay, so to overcome that complexity, you can use this PyQt designer. Okay, so here we need to install the library, and you just want to restart your laptop. Okay, so once you restart it, that library or that designer will be available in your start boxes. So from that start, you can use the designer application to create a GUI. Okay, so to create to install this PyQt library, you just try to install by using the command called pip install PyQt 5. Okay, you just go for the command window. So I think you guys know how to install a library, right? If you know, you just put I know in your live chat. If you don't know, you just put I don't know in your live chat. Okay, so just for an interaction, I think you'll reply me. Okay, so here we have administrator prompt. So here I'm going to install pip space install space PyQt 5. Okay, so here PyQt 5, it's worked very perfect, so that's why we're just using PyQt 5. Okay, so you just try to install this PyQt 5 library, then you just go for the option called search. Okay, in the search you just look for the designer, but we need to do the restart, so it is not for me. Okay, it is not came here. Okay, so that's it. Okay, you just want to install the library. So with the help of designer application, we can able to do the drag and drop. Okay, so you can simply do the drag and drop, so that you can able to like insert or import the push buttons, and then text boxes, and then image label boxes, and other kind of like push button, other kind of boxes. Okay, you can import like radio buttons or text boxes. So those things can be done with the help of the designer. Okay, so you can able to install this pip install PyQt 5. Okay, this will install that designer application in your laptop. Okay, so once you did that, you just try to search, like you just try to do like a designer. Okay, so if you just open the designer, so then you will see the boxes or that graphical that application. So on that application, you can able to draw like you can drag and drop the push buttons and each and everything which you want to create the GUI. Okay, so here I can't do the restart and all. Okay, so here this designer will look like this. Okay, so this is the Qt designer. So here on the left side, it has the boxes. So boxes in the sense, here we have push buttons, tool button, radio button, check boxes, and list view, tree view. So there are a lot of menus which is present in the left side. Okay, you just choose any one option to draw it in your window. Okay, you just first of all you just create a new file. So on that new file, you can able to open that will open an empty box. So on that empty box, you just simply drag and drop the text boxes or the push button which is required for to process an application. Okay, so you just create it. Okay, other than that, so there are a lot of further bonus also there. Okay, that bonus is also given for internship participants. I hope you guys like it, because we need to provide a lot of values for the paid participants, right? Of course, because I think you don't mistake me, because there is a difference between the participants who are paid, and then for free participants also we are providing the solutions. So after completing this project, you can implement this project. You just simply copy the code, and you can write the code like copying, and you just write it in your laptop. Definitely this code will work. Other than that, creating a GUI part and the command to convert the GUI part into a Python program which is given for the internship participants. Okay, so that's all about here. So we are going to deploy this Gujarati character application. So first of all, of course, like while talking about the workflow, first of all we need to obtain the data set. Okay, so here we have already collected the data set of Gujarati language. So here if you are going for the folder called training, okay, so in the training folder, here we have lot of classes. Okay, if you see here like 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 10, and then ALA. So if you are seeing here how it is going to look like. Okay, so 0 and 1 it's okay, and if you are seeing ALA, okay, Ala, and then Anna, I don't know guys, I'm please don't mistake me. Okay, so this is like I don't know what the character is, but these are all like Gujarati characters. Okay, which is representing each and every letter. Okay, so here we have so each and every character. Okay, so like CH and Da and IFG and Ga and Na and HJ. So like that, there are a lot of characters are here. Okay, so totally let me count how many characters of so totally 45 is here. Okay, 45 letters, okay, of Gujarati language. So here we have each and every so every folder we have a certain images. Okay, we are going to use this training folder to classify the data. So as well as here we have validation folder also. Okay, so in the validation folder also same 45 classes which is present here, so which is representing that character. Okay, so here we are going to use this data set to process our application. Okay, so let us go for the first of all data set creation. So training and then validation for processing the training, and then testing folder which is used to test the character whether it is like ga or no. So for testing purpose, I hope you guys know. And then of course CNN design, and then pre-processing, and then training a model. So we're going to start training the model and loading a test model, because we're going to train it and we're going to save that model in our directory, and we're going to load the model, and we are going to pre-process the input image as we did in the training process. Finally the classification. Okay, so here only difference is like we have modified a convolutional neural network little bit, and then we have added the GUI part. Okay, so I'm going to show you one thing. So here, if you are seeing here in the GUI, okay, so in the GUI you will get like the file name with .ui. Okay, so with the help of that .ui, so you are going to get the designer file. Okay, so once you have installed that PyQt5, so you are dragging drop the push buttons and then text boxes and then like other image labels and those things. After once you got that, so once you have completed your complete designing, like what is the title of my GUI, what is the buttons, and what is the image label, like you have completed your complete front end design. Okay, if you have once you have completed the front end design, then if you are going to save that designer file, that file will be saved in the format called .ui. Okay, there are a lot of commands which is used to convert that UI file into a Python program. Okay, so by using that command, we have converted this code into this Python program. Okay, so don't get scared about by seeing this code, because it will look like very huge, because this is the automatically generated code with the help of like certain command which we have converted that .ui file into a Python file. Okay, so here we have this Python file. Okay, so in this Python file, first of all, the library which we have used, that is a Qt5. Okay, inside that import Qt core, Qt GUI, Qt widgets. So what these are all mean? So these are all like Qt core means like to create the output panel or output window, and after that like Qt widgets. So widgets in the sense like push buttons and those things. So those things can be imported from the library called PyQt5. Okay, so and after that import numpy as numpy, so I think you guys know. And then pre-processing, we have imported the Keras library, keras.preprocessing import image, and then we have imported the layers such as convolutional layer, maximum pooling layer, and flattening process, and then dense and those things, and as well as the batch normalization and the dropout as we have did in before. Okay, so this is the importation library. I think you guys all have your mobile phones, right? So if you really want the source code, so please take a snap of that part. Okay, so that once the session is completed, you can you can copy your code in your Python file. So if you are an YouTube participant, because if you are an internship participant, you can get the source code from the attachment file. You can simply click download button to download the source code. Okay, so that's all about the importing library. So we have imported PyQt library and NumPy library and Keras.preprocessing library and Keras.layers as well as the Keras.models. Okay, so this model from JSON which is used to save the model, and model sequential which is going to create a empty part or empty area where you are going to start building your CNN. Okay, so once you got this, so then class of UI main window. Okay, so here this class is and all, so don't think I have written this code. So this is automatically generated from the .ui file. Okay, so I just that like little modification in the automatically generated code, because if you are creating a Python file from the .ui file, because in the .ui file what you'll do normally, you will print up the title, of course, right? So once I'll show the output, then you'll understand how it will look like. Okay, so so I'll let it show that. Okay, shall we wait for a few minutes, because it is taking some time to load each and every library and that GUI file. Okay, so here normally in the GUI window, what are all the things which will be present? So first of all, the title. Okay, the title of GUI, like Gujarati character recognition. Okay, that is the title, and then one square like image label where you're going to load an image to classify, to do a classification. So that image label, and then push button such as browse push button. Okay, which is used to choose an image which you are going to do the classification part. And then next push button which is used for like classify. Okay, once you are clicking the classify, then it's going to print out the result. Where it's going to print out the result? The result can be printed out in the text boxes which is created. Okay, and after that what you need to do, after that there is a training button. So it will be like creately like complete one kind of application. So only thing you need to create, like you can able to modify the data set and you can deploy the source code for other projects also. Like if you're going to recognize Tamil language, definitely you can do the same source code which is given here. Only thing you need to do is you need to change the class's name, that is like here it is 45, right? So but if you are taking in a Tamil character, definitely it is more, right? So we need to specify what are the Tamil characters, how it can be pronounced in English, like classes can be specified in the program. Okay, so other than that there is no change at all. So only thing you can change your title. So that's the main thing you need to do. Okay, so that's about here. Okay, still it is running. Okay, so we got the main window. Okay, so this is my GUI. So first of all, here we have the title, that is Gujarati character recognition using CNN, and here we have one square boxes which is used to load an image. So browse image will be helpful for loading an image from my directory, and classify button which is used to classify an image and you just want to print out the result in the recognized class, and training which is used to start the training. Okay, so that's all about this GUI. Okay, so here we have the GUI. Okay, so this is the GUI. So here in the setup UI function, okay, so in the setup UI function it will specify what are the parameters, such as what is the buttons there, and what is the font is there, like what is the font is, which means like what are the text which should be present. Like for example, here there is a text which is written as browse image, right? So here if you are seeing this main program, that is the main window, and main windows size going to be 800 cross 600, and in the central widget, so we are going to each and place every object like in this first one center widget, and then browse image. So browse image is the button which is present here, right? So browse image dot set object name, and then like here we are going to use the image label. So image label in this square box which is present here, and then so here we have specified the font name. So what is the font? That is a Courier new font. And then we have created another button called classify. Okay, classify button which is present here, and then label 2. So label 2 in the sense like what are the text which is present here, and then here we have a training button. So training which is present here, and then here we have text edit. So text edit in the sense the text box which is nothing but which is present here. So this is the recognized class where it going to print out the result. Okay, so this is the like text edit box. Okay, so likewise each and every part which is represented here in the as a program. Okay, so if you want to start writing a program from the scratch, like you need to you need to create a class like self.textedit, self.training. It is really little bit difficult, right? Even if you are trying with the Kinter also, if you want to write the program as like a program means, definitely it will be more complex. But if you are using this PyQt designer, it will be very helpful because it is very easy to use. You can going to simply drag and drop the push buttons and then text boxes which is required for you, and with the help of that, with the certain kind of commands, we can able to convert that .ui file into the .py file, which will automatically create the source code, because the source code is not written by me. Okay, so these are all the source code which is automatically created. Okay, so up to here, like for example up to here, okay, so up to here these codes are automatically created. Okay, so and after that my code, so where my code is lies here is this is the this is the program where we have start writing the code, like self.browseimage.clicked.connect, which means once that browse image button is clicked, what it should do. Okay, that's the function which we have written here. So for example, classify button is clicked, what it should do. If the training button is clicked, what it should do. Okay, so for example, so browse image is clicked. If I click this browse image button, okay, so if I click this browse image button, what it should do, it's going to call the function called load image. Okay, so shall we go for the load image? We go for the load image. So load image function is present here. So what are all the things which is written inside the load image? So first of all it's going to get the file name, because so what is the function here? So browse image means it's going to look for some of the image files. Okay, so you just want to only look for the files such as .png, .jpg, .jpeg, only the image file format. It should not show any notepad file, any other format. It just want to only show the image file. Okay, so right, so that is the function which we are written here. So qt widgets dot qfile dialog dot get open file name. So these are all the codes which is written by us. Okay, get open file name of none comma, So select image, so that is the thing which is shown in here. Okay, if you are seeing here, select image, which is written in here, and then image files. So what are the extensions like .png, .jpg, .jpeg, .bmp, and all files. Okay, so these are all the things which should be displayed here. Okay, so that is the two options, image files and then all files. Okay, so from here it just want to load an image. Okay, first of all it just want to ask, or it just want to open a certain dialog to choose a certain file. Okay, so here there is a dataset folder. So inside the dataset folder I'm going to go into the test. So inside the test there is a ALA. So I don't know what is this ALA, right? So so that's it. Okay, so I'm just going to choose an image, so g4.jpg, and click open. Okay, so then if you are seeing here, the image is loaded in this image label, right? So this is the function which is written in this 4 line. So first of all, if there is a file name, okay, so it's just checking whether the file name is obtained or not. Okay, so once you are in the menu of choosing an image, so still it does not get the file name, but once I got to choose a certain file and click open, so it will come inside this if loop, and inside that if loop, so this file should be accessed from each and every classes or other functions also. So that's why I'm just initializing with the self.file. Okay, so self.file is equal to file name. So inside that, first of all we are going to open a pixmap of file name. Okay, so I'm going to set up that image into that pixmap. Okay, like completely this window. Okay, so on that window, first of all you're going to take the image labels width, because if your image size is 1024 cross 1024, and if your image label sizes, image label in the sense the square boxes, so if the square boxes sizes maybe like 500 cross 500, definitely your image won't fit in this inside that box. So that we need to rescale your image to fit inside that image label, right? So what we are going to do, we are going to get the image labels width and then image labels height. Okay, so to fix that, like it going to, based on that input image size, it's going to get that scaling part. So to fix that our image inside this complete image label. Okay, I think you guys got this. So if you guys got this, you just put I got this in your live chat. So I'm repeating again, here our image label size is different, right? So we don't know what is the image sizes. So for example, if you are loading, if you have the dataset image in the size of 1024 cross 1024, so that huge image can't be loaded inside this 600 or 500 cross 500, right? So because image label size is very small, so we need to rescale our input image to be fixed inside that image label. So to do that, first of all we are going to use the function called pixmap.scale function to get the image label width. So image label in the sense the square box which is present here. So we're going to get the image label width and then image label height to be scale the current image which we have got loaded inside this image label. Okay, so thank you so much Gautam and Ravi Kumar and Sonu Nagar. So thank you so much for your response, it's really great. So yeah, so we're just going to fix that, or we are going to rescale an image which is going to be fixed inside that image label. Okay, so that's the process which I did in the scaling process, and after that we are going to do the fixing. So while doing a fixing, we are going to align it in the center, because it won't be located in here or there. Okay, so that that image will be fixed inside the center part of our complete image label. Okay, so that's the function of this complete function like def load image. Okay, so I hope you guys got this. So whenever I'm just going to run run this function, or whenever I'm just going to click on that browse image. Okay, here there is a button, browse image is clicked. Okay, whenever the browse image button is clicked, then it's going to call the function called self.load image. Okay, so that self.load image function is written on below. Okay, so def load image. So so inside that we have written a function to get the image files only, and after that we just rescale the image files to be fixed inside that image label, as well as it will be aligned as a center. Okay, so that's all about the browse image. Okay, and then what is the second what is the second button? That is a classify button. So self.classify.click.connect, it's going to call the function called self.classify function. Okay, whenever I'm just going to click the classify button, what it should do. Okay, let us see here. So first of all, so I've already trained it. Okay, so I've already trained it. So once you have training is completed, definitely it will going to save the model in the format of .json, and each weight is saved in the format called .h5. Okay, so I hope you guys know. So these two are the model files, that model.json and model.h5. This is the trained model file which I have already trained by having more number of epochs and all. Okay, so that model files are located in my directory. Okay, so to load that with the help of open command, we are going to load that model.json comma r. So what is mean by r here? Okay, you just put your answers in the live chat. Okay, so once you got this, so and after that loaded model underscore json, so json file dot read. So we are going to read the model file, and we are going to be saved in the variable called loaded model with the help of the syntax called model from json. Okay, so we have saved the model file, and it's time to load its weights. Okay, that weights is also appended inside the variable called loaded model. Okay, so now our model is going to, like, loaded model variable is going to hold our pre-trained model. Okay, so like it is already holding the model file as well as the weights file of the model which we have already trained. Okay, so that's all about here. Yeah, we got the first response from Sakurai Nirao. That is a read command. That's exactly right. Thank you so much, Sakurai, for your reply. And we have a response, following response like Sajol, and then Vishal and Sonu Nagar. Yeah, that's exactly right. And we have Raghavendran sir and Arquix and Gautam. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so here we got like we have loaded a model file which is present in my directory into the variable called loaded model. Okay, so and it's time to specify what are the classes which is required. Okay, so here like we have specified the classes. I don't know how to pronounce this guy, sorry for that. Suna, Ayek, Das, Abi, Tran. So we have specified what are the classes which we are going to use. So each and every classes which is specified here in an array. Okay, so label is equal to each and every class is specified, so that we can able to identify which is class is representing a like class ID. Okay, so I hope you know that you guys know about the class ID, right? So now it's time to get the file, because this function, this classify function, you just want to do the classification for the loaded image which we have did with the help of the browse image function, right? So if you are seeing this print file name, so self.file which is represent a file name. So the image which is loaded here, this is the image which is present in the variable called self.file. Okay, so that self.file which is again considered into the another variable called path2. So test image is equal to image.load image. Okay, so with the help of image syntax, image.load image, path2 comma target size is equal to 128 cross 128. Okay, we just did the same pre-processing, and test image is equal to image to array. So of course we need to convert it and expand dimensions, and after that we have loaded image inside the function called loaded model.predict. Okay, so already this loaded model is already holding our model file which is already pre-trained. Okay, so that not a pre-trained, like trained before. Okay, so that model that variable with the help of the function called a predict, we are going to get the other values or other parameters, such as like it will also return you the value or array. Okay, so on that array 45 array means, so 45 array it will return. So from that 45 value, so you can able to get, or you just want to identify in which value or in which position. So for example, here there is a label. So this array, if you are taking this list as a like 45 means, so like if the size of this one is 40, 45 or 46 means, so then it will also result the same 45 values of data. So on that 45 data, each and every position is going to return you the values like 0.9, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.99. So from that we need to identify in which position we are getting the maximum value. Okay, so to identify that, so in the array you can use the np.maximum of result. So it will give you the maximum value. Okay, so after getting the maximum value, we can able to compare. So for example, if the maximum value which we got, for example, in this position we are getting like 0.3, and in this position we are getting like 0.99. In this position if you are getting 0.4, and in this position if you are getting 0.2, and then 0.1. So if these are all the values, so by getting the maximum value, where in which position we are getting the maximum value can be obtained with the help of this maximum result. So if the position is number 1, like 0 or 1, 0 and 1. So if this is the position, so we are going to compare, or we are going to obtain that same id. So one is the data, or one is the class id. We are going to compare it with this label variable. So 0 1, so in the 1th position, what is the data, or what is the message, or what is the class which is present here? That is Ek, right? So that Ek result will be displayed in the set text. So like text edit. So text edit is nothing but, so here we have so we have already browsed an image. So browse image. So what is the character? That is ala. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, so browse image, the image is loaded into this variable. Okay, and here we have classify button. Okay, if once I press the classify button, it will do the classification, and it is printed the result called ala. Okay, so I hope you guys got this. So with the help of that, we just printed the result in the text boxes. So this is the meaning of this line, self.textedit.setText of label 2, which is going to print out the result in this recognized class. Okay, so I hope you guys got this. So how it is done, the classification. Okay, so both classification and then browse image function is done. Okay, now it's time to go for the button called third button, training button. Okay, once I have clicked the training button, what should you do? Okay, what should be the functionality? Okay, you're just going to tell me the answer. What is the function of training button? Okay, so like you just tell me like step by step. Okay, what it's going to do? Like if once I press the training button, like what is the procedure? First of all, what we need to do, and then second step what it should do, and then third step what it should do. So you're going to tell me the answer, because for the previous session we have learned those things. Okay, just if you know the answer, please tell me. If you don't know, anyways, I am going to tell you. Okay, so classify function and the browse function is completed. Now it's time to go for the training button. So once I press the training button, what it should do? It's going to call the function called training function. Okay, so we are going to go inside the training function. Okay, so before that, so apart from this GUI part, it's going to print you the results in this shell also. Like so what is the image which you have loaded? That is like a g4.jpg, and what are the results? That is ALA or other classes which is representing. So those things can be also given in the shell window also. Okay, so I think you guys all got this, like about the workflow. Okay, so if you want to understand this part, like array part or something like that, I'm going to print you the another results. Okay, so I'll show that. So load image and then classify function. So here we have print. Okay, so here we have result. Okay, you can print out the result and you just see the output. Okay, so how it will look like. Okay, so I'm going to show that. Run module. Guys, I'm expecting the answers from you. So if you know the answer, until then you just tell me the answer. So what is the function we need to write inside the training function? Okay, that's my question. If you know the answer, you just write your answer in the live chat. Okay, we got the main window. Again, I'm just going to click the browse image, and I'm going to choose any other data set like from the test. So I'm going to choose or shed. Okay, sketches. Okay, so I'm just going to choose another character. Okay, so and then classify. Okay, if you are seeing here, this is the array value. Okay, so from here we need to find the maximum value. Yeah, first answer which is told by Sonu Nagar. Thank you so much for your answer, because it is like a little bit more time, but you told the answer. That's exactly right. We have to do model fit and inner training function. Yeah, that's right. We need to build the model. Yes, exactly. And Ravi Kumar sir, that is CNN. Yeah, exactly. So thank you so much Sonu Nagar and Ravi Kumar sir. It's really thank you so much for your response, because I thought that there is no answer. Okay, thank you so much. So here we got the response. Okay, so so this is the meaning of this results. So what is this function? This predict function will give you the results. Okay, so that is the output I just printed. So it is nothing but it is also going to give you the another list which contains each and every like for example, this position is resembling the class called Suna, and this position is representing the class called Ek, and this position of values is representing Das. So likewise, each and every classes is representing each and every position is representing a certain class. Okay, so if you want to get the maximum value of this complete position, definitely it is very much difficult to understand it from like basically comparing to do like less than or greater than. So that kind of array finding to find the maximum value from the complete list, so that can be done with the help of np.max. Okay, so I think now you got this. So np.max will give you the maximum value where it lies. Okay, or that question. Yeah, we got the response from Sonu Nagar, image generator also, that's exactly right. And we have answer from Asiraf Rida, maybe training, it will training the model or pick. Yeah, that's exactly right. So we're going to start the training. Okay, so once you have clicked the training, so it's going to start the training, like for example, it's going to load what are the images which is present in the directory, 0, 1 and 2, each and every classes with its images. So like it is representing the classes such as like training as well as the validation folder. Okay, so that's all about here. So it will start the training, so and then that code, or it will start the training and it will save the model into our directory. Okay, so that's the thing which we are return, which we need to return inside that code. So first of all, whenever I'm just clicking the training function, okay, so whenever I'm just clicking the training function, it's going to show like training under process, because we should not confuse about like whether the training is happening or not. That can be seen in the shell window. Other than that, on the text boxes on the GUI part, it will show training under process. And then we are going to start our CNN design. So first of all, sequential to create an empty part or empty area, and by 3 sets of layers like convolutional, maximum pooling, batch normalization, and convolutional max pooling, batch normalization are same as like for each and every layer which is created. And finally we have the output layer which contains the 45 numbers of neurons. So it's going to each and every neuron which is going to represent a certain class, as I think you guys know about it. Okay, so and then so model compile of optimizers is equal to add-in. So compilation process. So I expected you going to tell the answers like CNN sequential, like you can start like empty network, and then CNN design and compilation and pre-processing, like pre-processing setting and pre-processing and model.fit for begin the training and save the model. So this 7 step I expected from you. So I just expected that you will tell like in this way. So whenever I'm just clicking the training process, what are the present in the training process? First of all, importing the library, and second process, creating the empty part, because here we are going to design from the scratch. So sequential, that is the first, that is the second step. And then CNN design, on the CNN design, hidden layers with the output layers, and then compilation, and then settings for doing a pre-processing of data set, and then pre-processing, starting a pre-processing by specifying its features, and then a training process by using the fit generator. And then after training is completed, on that setting itself we need to specify the features also, like how many epochs and how many batch size and those things. And then finally we are going to save the model. So this is the way I expected. Okay, so no problem. Okay, so I expect now you got this workflow. Okay, so same as like first of all we have imported the sequential, and then CNN design, and then compilation process, and then pre-processing settings, because we need to set like either we need to do horizontal flip and those things. And here we did the pre-processing of a data set, where this part is representing a training folder, and this is representing the testing folder, validation folder. So 2 folder which is represented as a categorical with the target size of 128 cross 128. Okay, so pre-processing is also done. Now it's time to start our training. So model.fit generator is going to start our training. So steps per epoch 100 and epoch is equal to 10, and then validation data and its steps. Okay, so it will start doing a training like for each and every epoch. So it will going to print you the results. So once you got the result, we're going to save the model in our directory. So our model file will be saved in the model.json format, and our main file will be saved in the model.h file. So it is a kind of option, guys. If you want to save it in the complete model file also, you can do that. Okay, that's your option, because if you're going to work on like a further project like deep learning model, something like that, you can use these bytes just for an like later purpose, which is going for like transfer learning concepts. Okay, so this is about the main window. So from that main window only, each and every part will be called from this main window. Okay, so that's all about the code. Okay, so I hope you guys got this. So if you are an internship, you can simply download the source code from the attachment section, and also how to convert that UI file into the Python file. So that source or that tutorial is also given as a separate video lectures in the internship portal. Okay, so I hope you guys like that. Okay, so I hope you guys got this. If you got this, you just put I got or I enjoyed in your live chat. Okay, so that's all about here. And challenge success graph, I hope you guys all seen on the yesterday session, but I'm repeating again. So this is normally a challenge success graph which is going to represent our engagement or involvement in any task. So for example, here we have already, so like a lot of participants like Sonu Nagar and Nancy and Ramashankar sir, and here we have Aziraf and Prakash Sharma. So there are a lot of participants are here, right? So like 184 participants are here. So totally these participants and a lot of participants have accepted the 30 days challenge. So while accepting each and every challenge or task or anything, so definitely our graph, for example, if you are taking this graph, so this positive cycle, this is like now sinusoidal, right? So that positive cycle is representing the first 10 days. But after 10 days, each and every people will think, okay, so it is not like it is not easy, or this code is very huge and we can't able to try it since he's running very fast like, and we can't able to copy paste the code and we can't able to run it. It's really huge. I feel very lazy to copy, and you just try to code and those things. I can't able to get the data sets there. So there are a lot of negative thoughts or something will be going on in your mind. Okay, so that is occurring after the 10th day. Okay, so we are in the negative graph because this is the 10th day to 25th day, because that is actually will be happening for each and every people. But we need to overcome it, because the core value of each and every course will be lies under that graph. Because whenever we are registering for a new course, so at the first stage we'll be very excited. Okay, so it's really great. Okay, so it is very simple, only 5 lines of code, 10 lines of code, so we'll practice and do things. But once we have got into the core program or core area, definitely will feel boring and there will be disappointment that I can't do, okay, so I can't do this. And after a certain period, again you will get motivated and again will do that. Okay, so that's the graph. So it is like this, we are in this graph. So please be attention, because have your attention on this part, because this is really crucial. Because each and every core value which is lies under here, because here we are learning deep learnings and then machine learning, and then of course natural language processing also, it will be available in the positive graph. But deep learning and the natural language processing, the main each and every project will be helpful for your final year. Like each and every project which is we are discussing in this part, that is going to be like your final year project, totally like up to like 15 to 20 projects. So that is really great, right? So 20 final year projects. So definitely you need to concentrate on this part. Okay, so don't give up. Please attend each and every day session. If you are an internship participants, don't worry. So each and every videos is there. So once you are completed, you just go for each and every day. So there is a words like if you are doing something, like it may be like playing games. Like there are a lot of participants may playing games like PUBG, and there are a lot of games, right? And then you may be like fond of watching movies, or you may have a lot of like engagement on anything. Okay, maybe anything. So if you are doing those things for complete 45 days, like having a consistency, so if you're doing those things for complete 45 days, definitely that will be turned into a habit for you. Okay, so it may be like positive or negative, it may be like positive or it may be negative, but definitely that will be turned into a habit. So that's why Pantech Solutions is providing these solutions, like these kind of webinars for complete 30 days. So please engage on to each and every day session, and please attend for each and every day. So once you have completed this 30 days, once you have once you have completed this Pantech's 30 days masterclass, so you may attend any other course from any other course providers also. So definitely it will be helpful. So please don't miss any session. Okay, so that's the thing I wish to say. And while talking about the course value, so even though in the today's session we have segregated a certain course value of like to create the GUI and how to convert that GUI file into a Python file. So those sources are also given in the internship portal. So that kind of lot of source code which is provided for internship portal. So if you want to, if you really need it, you just pay for it and you just register for this course. Okay, that will contain complete 3 days video lectures and 30 plus Python source code, and you're also going to get complete PowerPoint presentation, data sets, and other materials such as additional add-on files, and you'll get forum support as well as the Telegram group. So even today, so we have got lot of response from Telegram group today. So up to now only 224 members, but still a lot of participants are getting added here. Okay, so like if you are seeing here, a lot of engagement is going on now. Okay, so like I'm enjoying, so I just asked them to post I'm enjoying, so they are just giving their replies and doubts have been cleared in this group. Okay, if you really want to connect with me personally, and if you really want to learn apart from these sessions like AI terminologies, and even if you have completed this 30 day, definitely will be in connections. So if you really want those kind of connection, you just please join with us on internship. Okay, the internship link is also given in the description below. As an proof, you are also going to get a internship certificate for complete 30 days. Okay, so and success of life, while talking about the success of life skill set with the mindset webinar is also provided by the Pantech Solutions. So each and every day at the 9:30 p.m. so free webinar is providing in the YouTube. So definitely it will be very helpful to achieve your dreams of life. Okay, so we are in the final part of the session. So Q&A, if you have any questions, you just raise your questions in the comment box. Thank you so much for a lot of people have responded that interested and enjoyed. Singh, Satyendra, Sonu Nagar, and Ramashankar sir. Hi sir. Thank you so much. And Santosh Kumar. Thank you. And Nikki. Thank you. It's really great. Sorry, I forgot what's about homework. Yeah, that's exactly right. I really forgot to mention their people names, because we have already got the response that some of the participants have completed their assignments, because it's really great that a lot of people have completed their assignments. So I would like to mention their names. Okay, so their names or like mention their name, that is Vishal Tengal and Subhashri and Shushrat Pakel, and we have Ahmad Ikmal. So these are all the participants who have completed their assignments. So if you are seeing in this chat boxes also, now you are getting this graph like a masterclass Divya joined the group link. Okay, so these are all the participants who are registering for a masterclass. Okay, if you are still excited, you just join with me also. Okay, so still now we are getting a lot of participants have registering for the internship. Okay, so don't waste your time, so soon you just register. So the first masterclass assignment, that is by Mohd Ikmal Fitri, and here we have Dr. Mohd Saimi, and we have Vishal Tengal and Subhashri and Shushrat. So there are a lot of response from participants. They have completed their assignments. It's really great. I would like to say, or I would like to appreciate those participants who have completed their assignments. Okay, still now if you are seeing here, here we got the response that Drumil BT joined the group invite link via a masterclass. Okay, so still now there are a lot of participants are registering, so don't waste your time, please hurry up, because the offer is going on still only half of the part, like only 15 days to remaining. So don't waste your offer timing and those things. Please register as soon as possible. The link is given in the description below. Okay, okay, so just register as soon as possible. Okay. Sky, I can't understand the purpose of this program. Like we already know that sign means what, since we ourselves are assigning the pick inside the folder. Okay, so Sky is a, yeah, exactly, that's exactly a great question. So that question, what the question was, like I already know how you are taking like why you are taking the folder, the data set from ala means, so why you are taking the, since it is already known. The only thing is I don't know Gujarati. Okay, so for example, if I'm just going to load these kind of images, I'm just going to present or just I'm just going to place in the normal test folder, means I don't know, right? Because I don't know either that is Anna or Ala. Definitely I don't know. Okay, so that's why I just segregated the data set as same as like the training folder. So where I'm going to pick the data set, so I'm going to pick the data set from Anna, so the results want to be Anna, so that's why I just segregated the data set as like a test. Okay, so on the previous session we haven't did like that, right? So here this Gujarati language really I don't know. Okay, so that's why I just segregated the data set as like this, same as like a test folder. Okay, so it's really a great question. Thank you so much, Sky. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So any other questions, guys? So if you have any questions, you can raise your questions in the comment box below. How can I join Telegram? Okay, so if you want to join the Telegram, you just want to register for internship. Okay, so here that you just please visit learn.pantechsolutions.net, because if you are once registered for internship, you just go for learn.pantechsolutions.net, and there is a AI masterclass using Python. Okay, so inside that AI masterclass using Python, here there are like complete up to like 30 days of source codes. Okay, so like each and everything which is present here. So for example, if you are seeing here day 15, which is representing character recognition using CNN with a GUI. So here we have created a specific separate tutorial that is up to 11 minutes, creating GUI using PyQt5 and converting to Python program. So this is the bonus lecture, which is about 10 minutes, like 11 minutes, which is given for the internship participants. Okay, so if you like it, you just register for internship portal. So here for up to like 30 days, we have given complete video tutorials with the source code, and then a PowerPoint presentation, and then additional material which is required to complete this course. As well as here we have given the Telegram group link. Okay, if you are seeing here, again the another participant is registered for the master class, that is Pankaj Chauhan. Okay, it's really great that a lot of participants are registering for master class. Okay, so you can also register for master class. Okay, so so here in the Telegram link, if you are going into that, here the Telegram group link is also given in this portal. So you just click the Telegram group link so that you will get the source material, or to join with me on a Telegram group. Okay. So Sky, so to understand a language, we need to click a pic of each symbol to understand. I didn't get your question, but here just for an reference. Okay, so because while showing a demo, I don't know whether this character is Anna or Ala. Okay, so instead you can simply do one thing. You just collect each and every images and you just load it in here. Okay, and you just try to recognize what the class is. Okay, definitely it will do that. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, it is just for demo purpose, because on the before projects, so if it is a Thanos and then Joker, I'll place a Thanos and then Joker image of 10 images, like 5 images of Thanos and 5 images of Joker in the test folder. But on the time I know, okay, so like I'm loading the Thanos, so result need to be done as like recognized as a Thanos. But here I don't know this language, so that's why I just put it inside the folder. Okay, just for a demo purpose. Sir, Shreyas, please call me as a Sanjay. It is not required to call me like sir and all. Sir, suggestion to on software for annotation and dataset making YOLO 5 V5, also running that model on the ROS node. Okay, Shreyas, that's a great question. You just use image label IMGLBL. Okay, so you just use that. That application. Okay, so if you are seeing here, it's really great, guys. It's really great, because again another participant have joined our masterclass, that is Savik Rai joined the group. It's really great. So a lot of participants are registering for masterclass, so it's really great. Please register as soon as, guys. The participants, like 141 participants are here, so please register as soon as possible. Okay, so here we have so it is the reply for Shreyas. Yeah, so I think that is IMGLBL. I just forgot that command. I have already installed that, but I forgot the command. Okay, you can use this IMG label. Okay, that is some application library. Okay, so with the help of that, you can do that annotation. That definitely will be very helpful to do those kind of annotation which is used for YOLO. Okay, so Shreyas, it's really great. It's a very nice question that represent you, that you are working on that kind of project. It's really great. So we have Prem M joined the group via invite link. That's really great, Prem. Yeah. So I think there is no questions, right? Okay. So we'll end up the session. We'll go for the end to the session. Okay. So thank you so much for attending the session, guys. So tomorrow we are going to see another project called optical character recognition. Which is going to use the Tesseract OCR, which is a different kind of concept which is used to which is the concept called book reading. Okay, so here we just only did like character, right? So only one character, but with the help of optical character recognition, guys, it's really surprising that there are other participants like Alif joined the group and Santusha joined the group. It's really great. So it's really excited. Okay, so yeah, so with the help of optical character recognition, you can capture an image of a book. So for example, if you have any books or something like that, for example, if you have these kind of boxes where some text is written, okay, so here there are a lot of text is written, so you can able to capture this complete image, like image, and then you can pass that image into this OCR to recognize what are the text which is present in an image. It's really great application. So tomorrow we are going to learn that optical character recognition. Okay, definitely that will be great. Okay, so that's the thing which we are going to learn on the tomorrow session. I hope that is also will be very great on this tomorrow. And guys, if you want to know about any project or product, please visit pantechsolutions.net. And if you want to know about any courses like artificial intelligence using Python, artificial intelligence using MATLAB, and a brain computer interface which is trusted by Elon Musk, which is an industry called Neuralink, and a Simulink masterclass are there, and Arduino masterclass are there, and Raspberry Pi masterclass are there. So it is already provided for very less price. You can, I'm going to give you the open challenge. You can compare our Pantech Solutions agenda with any other courses. You just check it out, the price is also okay. So definitely it will be very helpful to provide it in a very less price. Okay, because if you are seeing the same agenda, because this session, this is about 30 days of agenda. So each and every day is going to be like 30 days. So for if it is a 30 days, so 30 hours, so 30 hours means, so 30 hours, it is more than 30 hours, because we have provided a lot of bonus sessions also. So for each and every day, it is more than like 1.5 hour or 1.5 hour, like 1 hour 15 minutes. So definitely it is more than like 30 hours of sessions, which is completely learned, or which is completely framed as like application based learning, and error is also given there. So, and then with complete source material. So each and every days of session which is representing a certain one project. Okay, we have learned a complete basic Python programming as parallel. So definitely it will be helpful. So grab this offer. So the registration link is given in the description below. Register and join with me on the Telegram group. So thank you so much for each and every participants who have interacted in the live sessions, as well as the participants who are replying in the Telegram groups also. So thank you so much. So and then the participants who have responded, like whenever I'm asking a question, or whenever I'm just asking you to post I agree, or I'm enjoying, so those kind of participants who have replied in here. So thank you once again. So it's really great. Thank you so much. So it's me Sanjay. Until then, bye. We'll see you on the tomorrow session.